So I was able to get another little story, a poem out of me. And I was talking to my blonde-haired pixie friend. She was in a bad way. She's getting ready to jump on a plane and go back to Florida. And she was telling me she just cannot create. She can't be herself. We're both very creative, artistic people. She writes like, I write, she writes, she paints, and phenomenal photography. But I think, as I've said before in a couple of other videos, she's locked in this basement, and she's got all this creativity that she can't get out of it. She's got a full studio in Florida, full art studio, photography studio. She's got 2 or 3 little art classes that she goes to and directs. But I got to thinking, because she doesn't want to leave her mother. She wants to take care of her mother, but she's absolutely imploding. And so I called another friend of mine, Amy. And Amy is an art teacher. And she has a full art studio at her home, which is on the Appomattox River. She has a little farm. I think I showed y'all some videos this spring about, I had taken Sayer over there. Sayer and Amy were feeding all of her chickens and goats. And anyway, I called Amy. Amy has a couple little, like, tiny houses that she rents out. Typically, she rents them out to these. Anyway, she's got these tiny houses she rents out for a month, 2 at a time. And I asked her, I was like, look, I got this friend, she's an artist, she's going through holy shit. Is there any way, she just needs a space to create and to get out of this damn basement. Is there any availability of one of your little tiny houses? She needs to be alone. She needs to be in nature near a river. And 2, could you allow her to have access to your studio? Amy texted me back today. She said, absolutely. Love to meet her. I can put her in one of her riverside houses. I think she said 1st of March. And that they could work out the logistics of using the studio. Because Amy teaches, she has her art school there, so obviously, I guess our pixie friend could not use it all the time and have to be in between classes. But anyway, I was happy. So we're going to see if we can make that happen. And then maybe some of the creativity will come out and alleviate some of the stress. But this whole process got me to write this little story, little poem, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's called The Art of Repression. I know of an artist who has no paint, a brilliant poet without any ink, a lensman genius who lost her lens, and she fumbles and toils without making amends. The tools of her trade are all well abound, yet the inspiration she needs in her head is bound. Her art, her passion, churns in her heart, but the dark prison walls have stifled the spark. She longs to be held in somewhere warm. She longs to be loved, and she longs to be home. Though all she desires is still incomplete, like a paintless canvas or a poet without ink. She hides her art behind a fake smile, cradles herself, swaddles and cries. I give her compassion, hoping she'll see, but in her teary reflections, I only see me. So, we both have had writer's block, artist block, and just blocked. But at least I'm getting a little bit out. Maybe I'll get some more. I still got one. I think it's a big one bouncing around in my head. I just cannot. I can't focus. I can't get it together. But I'm working on it. That's the art of repression. Anyway, there you go. 2 more.